How you like that? You gonna like that?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Design Aesthetics by Charlotte Rose. If it's your first time here, guys, welcome over. And for all those that have been there with me, thank you. So in this video, I'll be working on a Tumbler inspired by breast cancer awareness, right? So for the Tumbler, I picked it up on Amazon, and it's fairly cheap, like $36 cheap for 8. And y'all already know I'm a HTV Ron girl, so I said, you know what, let me try another bottle, see if I get the same results for cheaper. Not that I'm skipping out on HTV Ron, because everything I use has been HTV Ron since I've been on this sublimation train. All right, so in the package you get this nice box, like a peekaboo box. You get some ribbon, the eat wrap, the little rubber thing, you know, the stopper underneath, a plastic bag to avoid all the scratches and stuff that could potentially come to your tumbler. Okay, so you want to start off with some rubbing alcohol and some coffee filter. Clean your tumbler. You could also opt for a lint roller, or just whatever you have on hand to clean your tumbler. And the image I got off of Etsy. I love me some Etsy, guys. I think I'm spending too much money over there though. All right, and then I did my measurements and stuff in a Cricut Design Space, which if you guys already know that Cricut Design Space kind of limits you to how large your image could go. But I've been watching some videos, and I got some good insights on how you could get a larger print, like a full page print. So that's what I've been using. Sometimes the print comes out a little bit larger than I want it to, so I try to condense it as much as I can, the image that is in the center of the paper and not so much on the left and the right sides. And then I just cut it down. Okay, then now I'm gonna put some tape on it just to make sure that it's straight and lined up. But as you guys are gonna see, I put it on wrong. I put the tape on the wrong side. So if you're a lefty or a righty, you just want to put the tape on the right, whichever side is your dominant, and that way when you're trying to pull it nice and tight, you get access to that. Okay, so here is where I put it on wrong. So now I'm gonna correct that. And you also want to make sure you're not turning your image upside down. I did it once, like just one time, all right, where I wrapped my tumbler up so nice and tight and everything. There was no ripple, no nothing. But then when I opened it, it was done upside down. I was so angry. So I try my best to be vigilant when I'm doing this. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind when you're doing this also. And the fact that I'm a newbie, I'm being very meticulous on how I tape this and things like that. So little down the line, you're gonna see me wrapping it like a sausage, just to make sure I get no ghosting, because I don't want to ghost around here. Okay, so to get to the point of where my image is nice and straight, I'm just basically pulling and pulling and pulling. I think one time I did it and I pulled so hard I ripped the sublimation paper. Yeah, so all right, so at this point I'm just using my thumb to kind of make an indentation with the two papers, the one underneath and the one on top. And then I'm gonna take my pencil just to mark a line, like a shading kind of, like when you're doing art projects and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing right here, and that gives you a very straight line, straight and accurate line. So I'm gonna take the paper off, cut it, but I'm gonna cut it a little beyond the line, just a smidget, like for the overlap, just a smidget. You don't want too much but you don't want it exact. Okay, and then after that, I'm just gonna reapply and make sure it's on correctly. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. So while you guys watch me take this to the gods, I just want to take this time out to say thank you guys for just being here for me. You know, even though I'm not as consistent as I should be, which I'm going to be trying my best to do so. All right. In the meantime, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't matter what, guys. I really appreciate it. Even if it's one subscriber a month, I really do appreciate it. Okay. So, like I said, thank you so much. So, this is where I'm basically showing you guys how accurate this was cut. Okay, nice. So you want to pull it over and stuff like that, and you're good to go. But this is what I want to say, guys, that I've also realized doing these tumblers. If you're not doing like a plain color, let's say all black, all white, all pink, whatever color you use, you're gonna see a seam line regardless whether there's ghosting or not. You're still gonna see a seam line, especially if it's not a continuous pattern. You're gonna see seam line. It might not be ghosting, but you're gonna see a seam line. All right, so I'm just here trying my best not to get ghosting, but seam line, you're gonna see it regardless, unless it's a solid color. So just want to throw that out there. Okay, so just watch me while I turn this tumbler into a sausage. Okay, and while I'm on the topic of tape, right, I just want to say I am loving this tape dispenser here. Okay, that was a $16 well spent, because prior to this I was using my teeth, using my knife, using scissors, whatever I could get, and pre-cut my tape, put it on the side, and then tape. But this dispenser, it was sent from the gods. Okay, it saved me a lot of time and energy that I could be doing something else. All right, so go get you one. So with the taping all done, I'm just using this tool here. I think I got it in one of my packages when I made a purchase on Amazon, and I just use it to kind of seal the deal between the two seam lines, and that has been tremendous help when I seal that off. Okay, nothing goes in, nothing goes out. Also for the top and the bottom, I generally just slightly, I don't put too much pressure when I'm going around with the first layer of the tape, because I have realized that it causes ripple, and the ripple is what causes the ghosting. Okay, so I slightly put it on, but then when I go to put a second layer of tape, that's when I do a little tighter pull, and then kind of, you know, push that on the inside of the tumblers. If you look, there is no little wrinkles here, and if there is, you just have to smooth it out before you commit. Right, so I'm gonna put the rest of the tape on, put this in my shrink bag, or I might use, I think I'm gonna use the butcher paper today and see. So right now this is to the point where it could go into the oven, but I'm gonna put some butcher paper over it. So yeah, this is how I wrap my tumbler, and let's hope there's no ghosting or nothing like that. Right, all right. And by the way, guys, I'm not sure if I had mentioned that I made this for my next door neighbor's mom. She literally just got over, she didn't have breast cancer, but she did have like something in her throat. and she suffered real bad, but she got over it. So that's kind of what inspired the bottle, the quote on it that said survivor. So yeah, when I gave it to her, she was so happy. They kept a party for her because I think it was her birthday party that same week. So I also made a bag for her, which I think I might show you guys a little clip of when I made the bag and all of that. Right, we good. We are good. I'm gonna go put this in the oven now and party. I'm at 300 degrees and I'm gonna do this for 2 minutes. My timer is on. Alright, so when our timer is up, I'll come back and turn. I didn't even mark it. The tape is up top here, so I'll use that. You guys can see here, there's a little tape right there. So I'll use that as the marker for the turn when the 2 minutes is up. The first 2 minutes are up. I'm gonna turn it. Give it another 2 minutes. Alright guys, the bottle is done. Let's unwrap. I can see the design here. I'm trying not to scratch. See a little. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something. This is looking like we have no ghosting at all, honey. Where is the seam in this? Where is the seam? Where did I join you guys? Guys, no. I mean, the cup is white and the end of the pattern is white, but damn, what seam we talking about? What seam? Where's the seam? Where? Show me. Where is the seam? And where's the ghosting? Where is it? No ghosting. No seam. Girl just look nice. Cancer, where you going with this? Where? Look how cute this look. This is a beautiful, it's a survivor. Damn, this is pretty. I'm getting better, guys. You better watch out. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. So this is a quick clip of the bag that I made for her. Also, she is a big fan of Betty Boo and I didn't even know that. So when I gave it to her guys, she was like, oh my goodness, they were dying just from the quote and stuff. I also put a prayer on this side. I made art inserts of them when they were happy, and then while her mom was sick and stuff like that, and she loved it. I could not find like a full picture of when the bag was like, you know, done and stuff like that, but it's so beautiful. She loved it. So this is the cup, guys. It's so beautiful. Loved it. I love the cause. She loved it, and I'm loving that I was a part of it. Alright, so thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.
Ha, how you like that?